Sleeping.
I was just like touching base with her and just like obviously wanted to follow up on the conversation you guys had. So just like I brought up like obviously you guys threw the veto to us, so like that was step one. Like obviously that showed us a lot of loyalty, and you guys didn't have to do that, and you did. So it shows us that you're really serious about this. Um, at the end of the day, like I know you're close with Austin. Like I like her too. I'm not gonna say anything negative about her, but like Kyle and I really like the idea that you pitched last week about you opening up more doors aside from just Jed and Ty, and even if that's like some sort of five-some where we can go into the jury and have rational people voting in the end, I think that makes much more sense. And I told her that I already told Ty this, but like we would go after the people that are a little bit more emotional and take the hit for you guys. We have an excuse to go after them. Tina and Tara almost flipped on me in week 2. Kiefer put us on the block, put me on slop for the second week in a row. If we take them out, you guys obviously can't take them out because they're very emotional people. If you guys take them out, they're not going to vote for you in the end. We have a reason to, and if you want to roll with this five-some, then that's cool. And she's like, yeah, like I think Austin just assumes that I'm going to keep her here just because like we talk.
What'd she say?
She said, I think Austin just assumes that I'm going to keep her here just because we talk on a personal level. And she's like, people can't do that, which she maybe just was saying, but so I just like hammered home the points that we had in our first conversation in OLG, me and her. And I said at the end of the day, if you find yourself in between Jed and Ty and Kyle and I, that's not a bad thing for you.
Yeah.
Like that's actually a pretty good situation for you.
Yeah.
Because eventually, like it's no secret, eventually like we're gonna have to start going at each other, and you're gonna be last on the list, and you could end up in final 2.
Uh-huh.
So
Those are good points.
So I mean, it really is actually a smart move for her to stick herself in between you and I and Jed and Ty, because everybody knows eventually. I just said I want all of you guys in jury. I want you 3 in jury for sure. But you guys can never take out Kiefer. Whoever does, not going to get the vote in the end. Whoever takes out Tina and Tara, not going to get the vote in the end.
Yeah.
They're the 3 most emotional voters in here.
And she was pretty like receptive to that?
Yeah. She's like, I'm so glad you came and talked to me. Still, she gives me like semi-fake vibes still, but like, she's like, yeah, so glad that you came to talk to me, and like, I want to do this, and like, I want to open up doors. And I was like, so who would, and then she was like, so who would Kyle's votes be?
So what?
So who would Kyle's votes be to stay?
Yeah.
And I said, well, look, obviously me, I'm voting against Austin either way. Even if Kyle goes, I'm voting against Austin. And she said, oh, yeah, of course. And then I said, so let's talk about Tina and Tara. Tina and Tara, they almost flipped on me in week 2. We told them that if they didn't flip on me in week 2, then we would play nice with them for the next few weeks. And I think Kyle's built a little bit of trust with them and kind of has them in his back pocket. And I'm pretty confident that Kyle thinks that he can get Tina and Tara. The fourth one potentially would be Vic. Now, I don't know how Vic is feeling because of the whole situation pre-replacement nominee, so I don't know how Vic feels about me right now. I think her and I definitely have a lot of repairing of our relationship to do. And so, like, I think it'd be best, like, I think she would do what you guys wanted to do, so, like, I think it would be best if you went to Vic and had a conversation with her and see, like, where her head's at, because I don't think I have the credibility at this point. I'm not sure how she feels about me. And then I went to Vic, and I told Vic, and I'm like, look, I just talked to Beth, and these are the points that I gave her. I told her that you and I don't have the best relationship after the replacement nominee situation, and I don't know how you feel about me. So I said, if Beth comes to you and asks you what you want to do, you tell Beth that you want to build trust with Beth, Ty, and Jed, and that you will vote to keep Kyle here if that's what they want to do. And that would give, obviously, the 4th vote, and then Beth, Ty, and Jed decide where it wants to go.
That's a good strategy.
Because if they think that they could potentially just get Vic, then
Yeah.
I told Vic, make sure you tell them that you would do it for their loyalty. Like, you would do it to build trust, because Ro and Kyle kind of fucked me over.
Yeah.
And I need to build trust with you guys. So if you guys decide that you want to keep Kyle here, then I will vote to keep Kyle here just to show you that I'm with you guys, kind of thing. And then that, obviously, if she doesn't know, if Vic makes it clear that her relationship with you and I is not the best either, then that's a reason also for them to keep you
Keep
here,
me.
because then if Vic wins HOH, then that's a higher chance that she puts you on the block.
For sure. Did you talk to Jed at all today?
No, he's the only one I haven't talked to. But I did talk to Ty.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not going to do much. I talked to Ty. I talked to Beth. But I will pull him aside. He's playing chess with Tara right now.
Okay. Do you think it does anything to talk to Kiefer?
I just don't know if he knows it's played on. What's up? What's up?
Sup?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I just don't know that he knows that it's playing all out, so I'm not sure really.
Yeah. Just debating if I'm gonna go talk to Keith or if I just let the people get in his ear that we talked to.
I mean, it can't hurt.
Mm-hmm. I just don't know what angle to come at him from.
The only thing is, he probably knows it, like, he'd be your target type thing, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because like I can't say that the guys are my target to him because that ruins this whole thing. All my conversations this day. I can't say it's you and Tara because he likes you and Tara. So like I don't know. I can't say it's Braden because he knows that we're tight. So like, I don't even know who to say. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because if I say the boys, the whole thing's kiboshed. If I say the boys or Beth, if I say you and Tara, the whole thing's kiboshed. If I say Braden, I think the whole thing's kiboshed again because I think he just doesn't believe it. Braden and you? I tell him I'm putting Braden and you.
Brother. Beth didn't tell me that.
What?
She didn't tell me that. You said that.
Oh, no.
She didn't tell me.
So I don't know what angle I hit him from.
How'd your conversation go with Beth?
Good. It was basically almost the same as one with Ty. Because Beth had come to us before. The only difference with Ty is that Beth had come to us before the veto and told us she'd throw the veto to us.
Yeah.
So I told her, look, like, obviously Kyle and I are really appreciative that you threw the veto to us, even though she fucking didn't. And because they were gunning for it. And I was just like, look, like, that's step one. Like, if you keep us in here, like, I know you don't know where, like, Tina and Tara lie, and also with Kiefer, right? You guys can't be the one to take Kiefer out. With Tina and Tara, nobody can read them. Nobody knows where their heads are at. We go out for darts with them, but we never talk game over darts. And at the end of the day, if we take out Tina and Tara, they're more likely to vote for you in the end. So same argument that I gave Ty.
Yeah. Did she tell?
No, she did not.
Okay.
About me and Bray?
Yeah.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I was like, when you walked in,
I was surprised, actually.
when you walked in the bathroom, I was like, what do you think of her? And I pointed to the bathroom
Oh,
where
did
you were. Yeah. And she's like, I don't know. Like, I don't. I was like, yeah, I really can't get a read on them. And we were talking about you the other day on the couch too when you were in HOH with Kiefer. And she was like, yeah, she's like in and out of the HOH with Kiefer like all day. I was like, yeah. So. Yeah.
I don't know if I go to Kiefer and maybe just say like, if I did win HOH next week, it wouldn't be you going up. I don't really want to say who it would be because that burned me last week. But I just want you to know it wouldn't be you, and I want to be here.
Who did you tell Jed? Did you only say my name?
You and Tara.
And you didn't say any other names?
Because I know that Jed once would go after Tara, so it was like the one
Yeah.
thing. So I mean, they'd probably go tell Keith that anyways, but maybe I go and say like I don't want to.
Well, like, Keith can't be good with everybody, you know what I mean? If it's not him at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like, that should be what he wants to hear.
Yeah.
Keith told me when I was up there, if he wins HOH, there's a 0% chance I go on the block. After I won
If
the
who
veto.
wants HOH?
After I won the veto, I went and talked to Keith, and he's like, if I win HOH again,
Mm.
there's a 0% chance you go on the block. So like,
What?
I was like, what?
That's odd.
He's just lying now.
Yeah.
You legit looked us in the face and said you wanted to backdoor someone this week and you didn't want either of us to go.
Mm-hmm.
Then you personally told me that you definitely don't want me to go on your HOH.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted you out.
Yeah, he wanted me out. So, yeah, I just got to get in quick times with Jed tonight. I just want to get to them as close as
So
possible
if
to when
the
they're
only
actually making
names you threw out to Jed and Ty, or Jed,
Jed and
mine
Ty.
and Tara's,
Yeah.
then you could approach Keith on the whole "I'll keep you safe" thing,
Yeah.
right? Like, I won't put you up. I swear. Like, actually, legit.
Yeah.
Even if you have to skip a week.
Yeah. Do I bring up your guys' names again, or do I just say I don't want to get into names, but I swear it's not you?
I wouldn't bring
Just
it.
so maybe it makes it look like I told Jed and Ty.
If he
names.
asks, you can say, I'm not sure where Tina and Tara's heads are at, but there's a couple of people I'm not too sure where their heads are at. Just kind of leave it vague.
Yeah. Okay.
But you could make a deal with him to say, listen, dude, I am not coming for you.
Uh-huh. I mean, might as well. And then that means I talked to everyone. I did I at least gave it the best shot I could without dragging Austin. Because, I mean, I could go and drag Austin and it'd probably end up staying, but that's not really how I want to stay.
Dragger in what way? Say what?
Huh?
Say what?
Well,
That she's going after them?
yeah. Which I'm not going to do. And I don't want anyone to do it, really.
Well, I was just very vague about it. I was just like, well, to Ty, I was like, yeah, because before Austin told Ty that she would put me up, right? So I didn't used to think that Austin liked me very much, but we're talking a little bit more. And we talk some game, we talk some personal, so, but they're just like, as far as their targets go, like still kind of tight-lipped, so I don't really know where they stand, but I like her at the end of the day. So that's just how I put it, but I left it vague, right? Like, I didn't say they're going after Tina and Tara because that wouldn't make sense. And obviously I'm not going to say like, oh, they're going after you. But that's all I said about her. Because I think I can probably say one or two more words more than you can, but
Yeah.
that was still very vague. It wasn't like she's gunning.
Yeah. Gotta put my pride aside and go talk to Keith, probably.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Fucking damn it.
Well, Latoya wanted to go with her pride and she left, so if you don't want that to happen,
You
then
do it.
Is he playing chess in there?
No.
He's upstairs?
I think so.
By
who's playing
himself?
chess right now?
Huh?
Jed and Tara just finished a game.
Alright. One last shot for Kmu.
Okay, I'll
Alright, go Kamo.
Christ.
I'll
come
go
on.
try to play a game with Jed and see.
Wish me luck.
Come on, buddy.
Son of a bitch.
I got the hand pump.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Who knows? Tara. Oh wait, no, that was you. I was gonna say Tara told me today she feels like Kyle's going, but that was you that said that.
That was me. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Anything can change between now and then.
Hopefully they just tell us tonight, so it's not a fucking 4-4 vote.
Well, exactly.
But
Because if it's 4-4, that's why he needs to go talk to Keith. Because if it happens to be a 4-4.
I don't see why they would do that though, because if they want to fuck us over like that, like one of us could win HOH,
Mm.
and then just be like, "Why the fuck did you do that?" and putting you up.
Yeah.
So.
Hopefully Kyle can sway him. Because you know the guys are going to have another conversation with Kiefer first.
Right. And I did mention Kiefer's name to the boys and Beth. Well, to Ty and Beth.
As a what, target or as a...
Not as a target, but I said, like, Kiefer, like, because they can't be the ones to take Kiefer out.
That's right,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
But somebody else can.
So I was just like, you know, somebody's going to have to take Kiefer out. There's no way Kiefer's voting for me in the end. I'll tell you that much. Even though he might, if what you're saying is true and he's a rational person at the end of the day.
I think he is. But
Hope so.
obviously.
Hope so, but I don't intend to go for Kiefer soon. Like I wouldn't even put him if I won HOH. I'm not gonna even put Kiefer up, you know. So, and there's still one more pre-jury vote. I'm surprised nobody's asking me who goes next week. Like nobody's at because I'm talking a lot about jury and like votes and you and Tara and Kiefer and shit like that, but no, like Ty and Beth haven't asked me like, oh, so who goes next week? Like, because next week will be the last pre-jury.
Yeah, which is weird.
I'd probably just say like if Austin goes this week, then I think Braden would be the natural one to go. But I mean, he would be like Braden or Vic.
Yeah, I agree. And that would be 7 on jury, you said?
Yeah, that'd be 7. So it's 4th eviction this week, 5th eviction. That would put us at
Yeah.
9 people. Yeah, fine. Top 9 make jury.
Also 9 on jury.
No, top 9. So 2 in the final 2 and 7 in jury.
Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
I wonder what he can say to Kiefer. I'll try and get another conversation in with Kiefer this evening too.
Mm-hmm. The problem is, if the boys do go back to Kiefer and they say, Kyle and Rose said they're going after Tina and Tara, and then you're in there going to bat for Kyle.
Well, no, I just want to pick his head in terms of, you know, just want to make sure our votes,
Mm-hmm.
you know, where they're to, blah, blah, blah.
Oh yeah,
Just to kind of get a feel
yeah,
for
you
what
could do
he's...
that. You could do that.
Yeah, I won't, like, say, you know, gotta keep,
Yeah.
but just to get an idea.
Yeah, you could just say like, even if he brings it up, you could be like, yeah, I don't talk a lot of game with Austin, so. You'll have to see if after I talk to Beth, she's gonna have to figure out where the votes are. So Beth might go talk to Vic, and she might talk to you. I'm not sure. Again.
Yeah, because we just had a brief conversation.
Oh, you did?
Very brief in the kitchen. That's when I told her about the...
Oh, earlier before I
shit.
went.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I said,
yeah.
gave you the heads up, just in case she told you.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good that you said that, because now now in her mind, I'm going after you, you're going after me.
As we sit in the oil, dude.
I was just gonna say.
But in their minds, we don't talk game.
Yeah. Yeah, she did say it to me like, oh, people think you guys are close with Tina and Tara, and I was like, Honestly, no. Like, we have good personal relationships with them. We have the bed next to them in the room, and
And that's been my thing leading
Yeah.
up to all this too, is
Yeah.
personal relationships is
Yeah.
what I built.
yeah, exactly,
So
exactly.
That goes hand in hand.
But I was just like, from a game perspective, like they don't bring me anything.
No.
I can't read them. They almost flipped on me in week 2. I did say that. Just as like cherry on top.
They almost slipped on me.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm using in my conversations with them, as to like why I would like put you up. I'm like, oh, they almost flipped on me in week 2, so like we just said we'd play nice with them for a few weeks. So,
Mhm.
you know, we think we can get them as votes for Kyle to stay this week, but we can't read them. So, we'll see how that plays. I'm just cautious of words I'm speaking, so I don't get caught here like fucking
Well, that's
Josh.
the thing, right? You got to be extra careful.
Yeah.
Extra careful. Be very generic and vague. If you can avoid saying names,
Mm-hmm.
even better.
Yeah. You got Austin and Braden saying Tina, Tara, Rohan.
Mm-hmm.
You got Kyle and Ro saying Tina, Tara, Kiefer.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Tina, Tara saying Rohan, Braden. Should all line up nicely. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here so we can split up a little bit.
Yeah, I was just about to leave. You go ahead first, and I'll
Okay.
wait 5 minutes after you.
Sounds good.
If you see Tara, tell her to.
Okay.